So hello everybody, I'm BeastMancer. Welcome. I gotta turn Twitch on my phone right now, cause duh. Um, I might have to shut down other things in my background really quick as well. Uh, Anything that allows me to run this as smoothly as possible. Um, so we're gonna try this out like this, just as it is. All right, give me a second. Completely forgot I was supposed to be turning this on Twitch. Um, so my Steam mic is pretty loud, of course. I'm going to raise up my desktop volume just a little bit. So if anybody happens to be here and it gets a little too loud, please let me know. Otherwise, here we go. I wanna be the Aethermancer master, right? That's what I want to be. Welcome, Aethermancer. You ready for your first adventure? It's currently in early access, which means we'll be adding new monsters, areas, bosses, and whole features over time, as well as crushing occasional bugs. Thank you. I will do my best to hopefully contribute to making this as smooth as possible. As a community-driven project, your opinion is much appreciated. So if you have feedback or encounter bugs, let me know on Discord. My major feedback at the moment is that I want even more monsters. I don't know what else to tell you. That's gonna be my answer all the time. So, Anton, Dennis, and the rest of the team. Thank you, Anton, Dennis, and the entire team. Let's do this. I'm excited. That's from before, which of course I don't remember nothing. So we're gonna start that over. Hell yes, nice and fresh. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm very excited right now. I love the demo. I love the demo. And once again, this is coming from the Monster Sanctuary devs, right? And became a major fan after that because Monster Sanctuary has so many strategies you can utilize, while also being a very cool, like, side scroller adventure game. Lots of little hidden things and ways to utilize your characters, right? Very fun. Mithras and Cyrix. What's up, Elite? How's it going? Yes. It does, but I didn't want to because I don't remember shit, right? Nothing about, and I wasn't trying to with the demo. I was mostly just playing, right? But now we're gonna be making sure we read and feel for everything here. So yeah, let me know if everything can be heard well, please. Choose your soul bonded monster. Of course, I'm gonna choose a soul. Yo, all the new ones are up right now. So let me see. Earth and Fire. This is the guy I picked last time, and be honest, we're probably gonna pick him again. Right. Ooh, Nixie. Like Pixie, but Nixie. Earth, Water, okay. Mino Kawa. Firebird. Firewind Bird, excuse me. And yeah, how are you doing, Elite? I think we're gonna go with my same guy, because unfortunately, I have to be a little basic, right? You guys already know I want to tank. I love this guy the first time. Do you want to give him a nickname? Shit. Damn, of course I want to give him a nickname. I don't know what I want to name him. These are Monster Sanctuary devs, right? Yes, it is. I'm very, very happy. That is not the name I wanted to give. I confirmed. We're inside the void now. Entirely fractured runes have been wild monsters roam this area, my old friend. I will once again require your support in battle. Yay. Can I rename him anytime? Yes, I can, which is perfect because I can think of something interesting. By the time this is all over. Alright, so let's see. So far, it's running smoothly. We'll see with my PC if this will shut down and I have to turn things down. But when I was playing the demo, I didn't seem like I needed to, right? At all. So, dash. Anything else right now? No? Okay. Oops. Gimme. But yes, Elite, how do you do? Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions are Aether to be used. There are 4 different elements: fire, earth, wind, and water. Right? Beautiful classics. Your only option is to use your monster's basic attack, which is always used to generate additional Aether based on your monster's elements. So because he's water and wind, I'm assuming he's gonna drain water and wind. Perfect. Or not drain, generate, right? I'm building... I'm building my magic... Was that a raid? What's up? Kamashi, how do you do? Every enemy has a poise weakness. The color of the diamond color next to their health bar corresponds to the element that they are weak to. I see, so blue means water. Attack those... Okay, perfect. 50% additional. You have enough ether now to try... to try Ice Smash, which is Ice and Wind. And he's been staggered. Yes, Mashi, how do you do? Thank you very much for the raid. Elite, I would ask you to do it. But since we're so early on, I want to give it. Bam. Dying Light the Beast. You know, we did Dying Light, the first one. We have not touched the second one yet. But yes, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Alright, let's see. The enemy monster is now staggered, which means you can use the Craft Memento action in this turn. Craft. The Craft Memento action lets you gain a monster's memento, which is permanently unlocks the monster across the... Okay, that's right. You stagger them, you can capture, right? Use the Craft Memento. Perfect. Let's do it. Crafts a memento or of target staggered monster if it's not already owned. Consumes 1 blank memento, and currently held is 3. Beautiful. I think in the demo I got maybe 1 per stage, so I'm happy about that. And now that he's mine, you can remove yourself from my presence, right? But thank you. This is worthiness screen. Your monster gains worthiness in combat through a variety of means, like dealing damage, healing allies, or preventing enemy actions. I like. Worthiness provides small permanent bonuses to your monsters, which persist when you rebirth. Your monsters on future runs when you... Okay, cool. Because once again, this is a roguelite, so if we die, we got to start over to a certain point, if not completely. And okay, so it's 1 EXP per battle that I have a maximum of, in this case 2. Perfect. Interact. Gained a belt. On interrupt, 50% chance to apply power to self. Initial weakness +2. Applies +2 weakness to a random enemy. Okay. So we got to figure out what weakness is and what it does. But otherwise, giving my Minotaur the belt sounds right. You can perform a monster rebirth. You should do so. I got to be careful pressing that X button, right? Interact. Allows you to add a new monster to your party. You can only require 1 monster's soul to do so. Each monster shrine may only be used once. Okay, so I have a maximum of the 3 memento things, right? Which means during a run I could probably get 3, 4 if I get 1 as I'm going, right? Which then I can set up my team as we go and start again, right? Sorry, it's run with 3 monsters. Okay, see, they even explained it to me. However, you need to unlock mementos first by crafting their mementos. The monsters fall earlier, so that is an option available to you here. Thank you. And you know what? He looks like a Wiggles, right? Once again, I think I pressed the wrong buttons. Hold up. Okay, circle. Ah, you know what? I keep forgetting I'm also playing on my computer. Right. Right, I'm also playing on my computer. There you go. That was the problem. So, he has Toxic Slash, which is an earth move. Applies 2 poison to target, 2 to 4 earth damage, 2 times 4, right? Or 2 through 4, one of those. For the 2, fire damage against enemy target. Beautiful. This time, let's initiate combat performing a Void Blitz. The ability allows the Aether Mancer to ambush 2 enemies at once, which removes 2 poise from the target enemy. This makes them easier to stagger. X. I think that looks like some sort of wolf. And you know, danger chicken? I don't know. Let's do perfect. I start. Me. That I remember the 2-headed wolf, and of course I want him again, right? Your party is almost complete. You just need the 3rd monster now. To add a 3rd monster, you need at least 1 more memento. Stagger one of the enemy monsters and use the crap memento action. Good luck. So he's weak to wind. So what I should do for now, unless that broken symbol means yes, okay. Just got to confirm what I'm looking at, right? An Orthus. Since he's wind and water, will his basic attack also be considered that? No. It is nice. It actually says it at the top, so that's perfect. Weakness to water. Unless earth was your weakness this entire time. Let me see. Yep, it says it too. Poison. No, it says it on the little bubble. I'm overthinking it, right? It says it with the little bubble. Excuse me. Get smashed. I need 1 more. Bonfire. Okay, healing move. I'm sorry, guy. So, shields for myself applies redirect, which is most likely going to redirect his attacks towards me, which, yay, right? Right now, I think we can just go in. What was that? What was that? You got a hey, I can actually look at their moves right now. Okay. Yeah, you got a bonus, but I don't know what the symbol means. Hold up. Monster Flask heals allied target for 15, charges 3. Okay. That's fine for now. Fire Claws. Lots of damage and more poison. We're already killing it with Wiggles. Look at that. Actually, I think I could have captured him. I wasn't thinking about it. I was so excited. I didn't think. Okay, so on level up, we gain another one, right? On attack, triggers after any attack is used. Shield prevents loss of health, which can be Okay. Deals hit which damage equal to half this monster's shield. So the higher my shield, the more damage I'm doing. Okay. Gains aging for every... Hey, I think I remember that from Monster Sanctuary, right? For every 3 age, applies redirects and shields for 2 to 6. On win action from ally shields target. So I already kind of get shield right now, right? Yes, I do. Which then I built when I attack. On attack, I do extra damage for each shield. Let's go ahead and just go straight into that shield direction, right? And we'll think about it from there. Mine. Talisman. Whenever a buff is applied to a monster, 50% chance to apply another stack of the same buff. So Wiggles does debuffs. He applies buffs to himself. I can scrap it, but what happens if I scrap it? We'll see if we get the same thing. For now, let's just give it to him, right? I have no idea what he might learn, so... You are up the height now. You can use the Void Dash to dash between cliffs. When you get close enough to another cliff, you can see the phantom of the Cyrix to indicate that you can Void Dash that cliff. Try it here. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Oops. Who are you? Lily. A body made of aether and a fellowship of beautiful little monsters. You must be an aethermancer. I am. I hope you're here to help us out and not cause more problems. That is yet to be seen. I will try my best. Who is us, exactly? Sorry, rude of me not to introduce myself. I am Lily, resident of Pilgrim's Rest. Right. You should come visit sometimes. It's beautiful and there isn't a void threatening to swallow it whole. For now, right? Always for now. And who knows, maybe I'll do that. Excuse me. I hope that no ill fate befalls Pilgrim's Rest and its people. Why are you foreshadowing that so hard? Why would you? Don't even put that out in the universe. You just damned them, right? You cursed them all. That's sweet of you to say. I know. I knew it. Somebody with a band of monsters following them around can't be a bad person. Funny, right? How about this? Meet me in Pilgrim's Rest, and I will offer you my services. I'm an expert in soul bonding. You see. Soul bonding uses a monster's memento to bond its soul to you, which means it's always there with you when you need it. Perfect. Whenever I enter the void anew, I can choose it to be by my side. That could be useful indeed. Exactly. Also, I can help you out whenever we run across each other in the void. Here, I found a blank memento. You can use it. Hey, thank you. And now I can go get some more monsters. I greatly appreciate you already. Being so helpful already. So I could have dashed over there, which may allow me to get to the other side. I don't think I can go that far. Some monsters will attempt to ambush you when you get close to them. You can press X to use the void parry to counter their ambush, giving you the same advantages as when you perform a... Shit, did I even do it right? I don't think so, but hey! Is that supposed to be a... What's that? Cryptic rabbit? Right, with the horns? I don't know what that's... Wait, it might actually just say it. No, it is not. Wolfpert Tinger. I'm gonna name you Tingles. Mandragora. Classic. Right. Wholesome. At the start of combat, applies 1 regeneration to self. Whenever regeneration triggers on this monster, applies regeneration to each other ally. Then triggers regeneration on them. That's pretty cool. So he gets regenerate, and then when it activates to heal himself, he gives it to everybody else, and it's only 1, right? So they're guaranteed to have 1 every time. So a tank, a damage, and a healer, is that the direction I should go? What about you? Eagle Eyes. This monster can copy the last 2 enemy actions and use them once. On copy actions, purges the same amounts of elements of aether as were spent in that action. That's pretty cool too. So I feel like your team needs to be kind of balanced when it comes to aether that they grab in order to utilize that. But that's cool because he can use like big stuff other enemies have, which they might use stuff that they're weak to, right? So that both sound really good. Says I'll break you if I do that. Oh no, you're already broken. Let's grab him. Mandragora is mine. I'm all beautiful. I'm already feeling this. Let's smack. Says you're weak against Earth. This does at least 2 hits, which should knock you out of the run. Cool. Get out of my face. Which I'm also gonna grab the rabbit. Yeah, of course I want the rabbit too. I'm gonna mess around with as much as I possibly can right now. Ice Smash has the chance to kill. Let me mess around with Roar really quick. I want to see. Right, it looks like I can finish them both off anyway, but yeah, I want to see this. Refreshments, oh, straight up heal. I should have taken you out. And then he regenerated, which gives the rabbit some more regeneration. Okay, so redirect, protect ally, right? He'll jump in front of it. I figure it just goes straight to him, but I actually prefer that a little bit more. Right. We all got stuff. Ooh. Oh, I don't have to do it in that order? That makes me happy to hear. So one thing I gotta pay attention to is how much Aether they also have with when they're gonna do certain things. Because right now he does have 2 in water department, which means he can heal, right? He's also poisoned right now. So poison should go through first, right? Nope. At the end of the turn. See, right? We're in the learning phase. We're good. We're learning. He has 3 water. So what I should do is stagger you so you can't even get your next turn. Right. He'll regenerate, then poison, right? Which regenerate gives 5. Okay. So we can't let that guy get started. He's as annoying as we thought he would be based on his ability, right? That giving regeneration just for triggering it on yourself is cool. If you don't mind, I'll take him out. Yeah. I'm really loving the animations, too. I'm really feeling these animations a lot. You're all worthy. No, wait, did they even say it? Detailed on worthiness? Damage dealt, damage prevented, Aether generated, combat duration, okay. Yeah, he did stagger them quite a bit. So actions prevented for Wiggles is a 12, right? Beautiful. Wiggles and level up. So, Hunts. Allies gain 15% crit damage. Okay. And that's an aura, so I'm assuming you cannot have more than 1 of the same aura in your party. Okay, so 2 people can't have it, because 15% is kind of a lot as well. And they multi-hit with the stagger thing, so that makes sense to me. Unless I can break that later on. But grants each hit a chance to land a critical hit. Yeah. Toxic Cycle. At the start of your turn, heals this monster by 5. So applies regeneration to each ally. Whenever an ally applies 5 or more poison. So incentivizing me to inflict poison. And... it's everybody. It's an aura. So anytime anybody applies a poison, right? It applies regeneration to everyone. So, Plague, aura. Whenever poison triggers on an enemy, applies poison to all enemies. That's cool. So the same thing as that guy's regeneration ability, but poison. So if I wanted to continue just being a tank, I could actually use him as the healer, maybe, if I focused poison moving forward. I still don't have enough info. I need more, right? Or I could just send him down the damage direction. Poison, which causes poison, and mix that up later. I don't know if I'll be able to pick these again. I'm assuming that when he levels up again, I can re-pick these, right? I think. But since I'm hoping to hopefully grab the Mandragora for now, because I like plant stuff, right? Let's go ahead and grab Plague and just think of him as our, like, nice passive damage guy for now, right? And I gotta remember to press circle, right? Gain a monster soul. Beautiful. Vanishing paths lead deeper in the void. So, these lead to different zones, which are all part of the same biome, but with different fate in store. Aether Spring. Next zone, Night. The Envoy. Damn. Let's do the Night first and remember the other ones as we go forward. The Envoy sounds cool, right? Pilgrimage Path still. Yay! When choosing your monster, you should primarily consider the monster's signature trait, elements, and types. This way you can quickly identify what monster's strengths are and what role it can play. That's right, I have a guy who uses fire and earth, too. I forgot, actually. And then types, critical, purge, sidekick. Can I see details on that? Okay, I'm guessing I'll get that eventually, or learn what that does eventually. So he'd help out Minotaur generate stuff, right? Water, wind, they'll help each other. Water, fire. Remember, I do have a guy who's fire right now. Earth, water, once again, for my Minotaur, sure, but fire? If I'm applying poison, maybe I could just build up towards the fire. Otherwise, grabbing this guy. Let's see what he does. Two-headed. On attack, if it was this monster's first attack of the turn, heals that... Huh. Heals the ally with the lowest health by 5. If it was this monster's second attack of the turn, applies power to self. So can I choose to attack with the same guy twice in a turn and somebody else loses their turn? Or does he just get 2 actions? I need to know. I need more information. Alright, we're gonna grab him. I like the way the Mandragora sounds, but let's grab him for now, because I need to see how that works. It's best to experiment now, right? All best to do it now. Hold up. I'm turning up the light on my, my thing here. Perfect. Do you want to give him a nickname? I could call him Duoberus, right? But Duoberus is what I'm going for, because 2 instead of 3. Yes, you're so fucking clever. Thank you very much. Duo. What we got Duo in the party now. He likes that. In a perfect world, I should have gave computers is awful. There we go. Right. Okay, so we're back. There's the sound. Play. Okay. So perfect. We're gonna continue from here. I think I remember exactly what we were doing. It was I'm recording this about a day. Yeah, about a day since we started it online, right? Which I'm just gonna combine those 2 videos. And if I don't do a run a day, maybe it'll be 2 or something. So from the way I remember, he's doing shield and tank stuff, right? He has 14 corruption. I'm wondering how to get rid of that. No clue. So as I take the mementos back, okay. So I can't get rid of it from there. This guy, when his first attack hits, he does a heal, then his second attack, which should be with sidekick, right, will give himself a power-up, right? Then with auto heal, my attacks, anything follows up heals, right? With sidekick, it works that way, right? And I think there was a bonus he could get that could give the weakest ally an attack bonus, and then with his 2-headed thing would give him an attack bonus. There's a lot of cool stuff with this game. And then he spreads poison, so we're gonna continue with all that good stuff, and try to continue to build from there. That lets me bring out another guy, which we are not going to do right now. Oh yeah, we talked to you last time. I guess that must have been before the game was able to save. Yeah, we talked to them last time, right? That's right, I was able to give them some EXP in exchange of corruption. We're gonna do the exact same thing. And the EXP is randomized, but luckily I got 3. And then I got that one for sure. We know exactly how powerful the wolf is. Let's get his ass. Can't be mine. Broken. Oh no, we just did so. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one. Power bonus, auto heal. Add poison to target. Auto attack, right? Does auto heal. Yeah, he smacked through all his shield. Whenever a monster takes a certain amount of direct damage from the actions, protection from shield, they take corruption. Shit. Corruption lowers their starting health in each following combat. Try to avoid corruption if possible. I got you. That attack is wild. It is wild. So what we want to do is have the wolf attack first. Right. Because he'll heal, and then he'll heal again. He already has the attack bonus. It's gonna break him. Poison spread. Like a plague. I think for every stack of poison we do more as well, right? But let me actually just make sure this is absolutely recording, and it is. Just have to check, and actually the gameplay sound might be a little too high. Attacking with him first because of the heal. That's right, I can redirect towards him, right? Like a badass. Poison finish, you guys did so good. I love them all. Right. I can't wait to see what Duoberus is. Yes, because two hit, of course. Blank memento. Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 15% chance to apply another stack of the same debuff. Yep, we both have skull. He doesn't really do debuffs, but I can scrap it for money, right? Yes, I can. Oh. Ooh, what's that? Boss? Zone merchant, zone witch. Next zone loot drop. Rare loot drop. Let's go up here some more first. Interact. A soul altar, a crude altar crafted by a monsterkin many centuries ago as a place of worship for the monster deities. Sacrifice is required to those who wish to use a soul altar's power. Should you accept, one of the spare monster souls will be released into the void. You may then choose a temporary boon that will aid your monsters in the next 2 battles. You will be offered a selection of boons based on the type of monster, okay? Interesting. Let's try the poison one. Okay. So my corruption is kind of terrible right now. Let's go for the rare loot. Yeah, my corruption is awful right now on my tank, but My miniature monsters survive blue throughout a run. There are only a few ways for cleansing corruption. The only cleanse is a limited amount of it at a time. Successfully dealing with corruption by preventing and playing around it is one of your main challenges of the BeastMancer. Gotcha. Oh boy. On support action, cleanses 2 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power to target ally. Support action would be like his sidekick too, right? I wonder. I want to try it. We're still experimenting, right? I'm pretty sure that would be a similar. Almost forgot I had a dash. Face them at the end of each biome. They are tougher, more skilled, and use 2 actions a run. Yep, let's do it. Might as well. Right. They use 2 actions, huh? I think this is the guy we beat in the demo. Starts off with the poison. Beautiful. While most enemies have a simple poise weakness corresponding to one of the 4 elements, some enemies have a special poise weakness. Champion monster isn't weak to any of the 4 elements. Instead, it simply needs to be hit. Okay. Makes it a bit harder. Also, since the champion monster, it only loses 1 of its actions when it's staggered. Okay. Which is great to us. I really need to heal, though. He's not at 11 right now. Let's make sure we pile on the poison. Nope, I have no more. Yeah, I needed wind. Quite a few hits. There goes the second. Okay. And then I get some back. Let's see. Fire Fang gives me Psychic. He's about to be staggered. Yep. The heal. Yay. So this is a free action. It just requires 1 wind. I think I should keep piling that on. Yeah, right now I feel like I'm okay. He only gets 1 action this time, right? Poison for 17. Yep, I was okay. Perfect. Yep, keep laying into him. Right. I can redirect towards myself. Let's do that. Perfect. Let's keep piling on. We can save all his other protection stuff until later. Even though I think I'm just gonna win. You know, poison is laying into him. And everybody has way more health than when we started. He just got some armor. That did a lot of damage. And he's poisoned. We might lose our buddy. Nope, we're good. We're good. He's countering. I think that's what that means. Right? Okay. That redirect everything towards me. Can I? Oh shit, can I capture? I actually didn't think about it. It's too late. I didn't think about it if I can capture him or not. Poison did 19 damage. Good job, Poison. We're killing it. So even though we're pretty, at least tanky, right, supportive, like we got a lot of damage going on already. Wolf. Electrical Joe applies 2 sidekick to self, so he gets to attack more than once now. Applies 2 temporary power to all allies. Earth damage, so I am... With my Wiggles, we are gathering Earth against one enemy, applies Psychic to self. On Interrupt, applies power to all allies. I see Assault. I do gather Wind quite a bit. Let's get that. Let's get him something a bit more aggressive here. Right. Goodbye. You gain a Hexing Harp. Yay. It's an artifact. Ooh. Purchase 2 enemy Aether. Hey! Gives me a chance to kind of take stuff away from my enemy, right? Beautiful. I'm loving the stages right now as well. I'm loving how everything looks nice and sparkly. Inside. Oh, yeah, I've entered a rest site. This is a safe place between okay, dangerous biomes. Let's see, is monster meal especially prepared for your monster. Will cleanse a large amount of corruption. Yay, because we are corrupted. Hey. Who are you? Interesting. Another Aethermancer. Who are you, then? Right? Child of soul? A child of soul, right? You're familiar with my kind, and that's unusual. My name's Syrinx. Many things are known to us. Apologies, but who is us? And what are you doing here anyway? Why, this is our home. The Fractured Runes, is there a better... The Fractured Runes, right? Is there a better place to be on Terrastay, right? On Terrastay, right? Terrastay, yeah? That's all right. And by us, I mean us. A humble trader living a simple and modest life. And his aristocrat. Say hello, Sally. Sally the bird, of course. Are you awake? Are you awake? You're inside of the void. Yes, yes, the void. A natural part of our world, I'm afraid. Life and death, aether and void. With the chit-chat out of the way, perhaps you are interested in my wares. What are you buying? Right? Oh, I should have made him try to make him sound like that. Of course. Boots epic. Water damage +1. Increases damage of each water hit by 1. Evasion. This is 30. Another combat cleanses 3 corruptions from self. That could be cool. Also have a 33% chance to gain random aether. I want to keep my health. Let's just buy it and have some fun here. I can even buy EXP. Grants 5. Oh, it's to all of them? Oh, it's to a random. Ah, okay. Alright, so now my tank isn't going to be that vulnerable. Next zone Knight, next zone Aether Spring. Let's go talk to our Knight friend again. Alright, let's see what's up with him. That might be fun to do. Alright, now we're keeping the same team, not moving anybody else around. Oh shit! The statue. Oh, I think I remember you guys from the demo. At least the bat, not the guy at the top. The poison thing stayed. Oh, you do have a water attack. Huh. He has little multicolored bubbles around him. I'm curious. Yep, let's move one of them out of the way early. Yep, keep laying into him for now. Lay out more poison. Every time poison triggers, it lays out more on everybody else. Wild Ritual. Gain Dark Aether, huh? Yeah, because I know they went over the 4 elements. I don't think they talked to me about Dark Aether yet. Okay. Let's just do this. Yep, roar. Keep things on me. You still out of it for now? Let's... You see how that's filling out? I'm curious. Let's hit him with that. Okay, so the poison will stack first before triggering. That's good. I was hoping for that. I wasn't sure. I'm still not 100% used to the flow of the game. All of that getting filled out is making me nervous. Did he just use a big move for free without having to really cost anything? Right? Is that what I just saw? Making a guy nervous. Comet Rush. Nice. Hit. I'm gonna make sure he dies. What the fuck? Okay. This picked up. Wow. Okay. And to think I only got on for 20 minutes later in the night just to do another one. I wasn't expecting that. The book guy is interesting. Okay, so it looks like I still gained that special EXP that remains after we leave. I should have healed sooner. I thought I could do it. My plan was to get them down to 1, and then start healing, right? So we're gonna do. We'll look at this part when we begin, because I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, yeah, we go through here, we get to see that cool guy, and then we reset from there, right? And begin again. So let's save and quit. Thank you guys for joining me. This is technically the first one. I'm gonna upload it as is from there, and we'll do this again. Thank you, and I hope you join me for another night.